Hey everyone, just checking in with you. I just returned from a joint BOC planning and zoning meeting, and I wanted to check in with you and kind of give you a lowdown as to what happened tonight. First of all, I have to give a shout out to Whitney Kenner Jones. Girl, you nailed it tonight. I mean, she fought and she fought hard, and I'm proud of her, and I'm proud of the way she represented District 2 tonight. I'm going to give her that for absolute. The rest of planning and zoning and the Boy OC, not so happy with them. I will say, Teresa Knowles, the women had the backs of the citizens tonight. The men did not, and that went for planning and zoning and for the BOC. So on the table tonight was something that has been, like I said, put on hold for a while until they got a District 2 commissioner to represent it, because this was about District 2, Lithia Springs area. And congratulations to District 2 and Douglas County. You got another data center and substation right behind a lovely little neighborhood community that's been battling this hard because they already have data centers there, with two or three more waiting for approval to go in there. These folks tonight lost a battle that they've been fighting. And here's the thing. They've lost a lot because no one is going to want to buy their homes with all this nonsense going in literally right in their backyard. I mean, like right in their backyard. And they don't want to live there anymore. I mean, there was a poor lady there tonight that was absolutely in tears, and a couple other people that were wiping eyes because they were so angry and frustrated because nobody listened to them. I shouldn't say that. They listened to them, but nobody cared. And I want to know, and actually Whitney brought this out, and I concur 100%, why nobody actually talked to them before they decided to allow the possibility of these things in their neighborhood behind them. And now it's like, well, it's already been rezoned, so, we're going to put this in, this and this and this. And like I said, there's been like 2 or 3 more that are on the table to come in there as well. It was frustrating, and I was angry, very angry. Actually, the only people who voted against this data center and substation was Whitney Kenner Jones and Teresa Knowles. Everybody else in planning and zoning and on the Board of Commissioners voted for it. And I guarantee you they know how the citizens feel, because these people have been, every time this has come up, they've been there. And I brought out tonight and asked when the citizens were going to be heard and when we were going to stop sacrificing people's lives, their neighborhoods, so that we can put in the wrong kind of growth in Douglas County. Yes, it brings in tax dollars, but what good are those tax dollars going to do is if people start bailing out of this county? Because, hear me clear, a warehouse, a data center, or substation will be coming to your neighborhood the way that it's going. Don't let them tell you any different, because it's coming to neighborhoods I never thought it would have come to. And I know these people never thought something like that would happen in their beautiful little community right behind their house. So they did make them do some, Whitney brought out that they needed to make sure that there were plants that stayed green all year round so that it helped with that blockage as far as sight. It was a great idea on her part. But one thing I will say, they ask them, now, will you make some... will you agree to do the things, to fix the things that the neighbors are very concerned about? The answer from them was, well, after we get this approved, then we'll sit down and chat with the neighborhood and see how we can help them. It doesn't work. We had that happen to us. The people that wanted to put in the townhouses in front of us made all kinds of promises to us, but they didn't have to keep them because nobody holds them accountable. And they should have been held accountable prior to, but they didn't. They let it go through. And I can guarantee you that they're not going to be willing to work with those people the way they want them to work with them. I'm irritated. I'm really irritated. I'm frustrated. I may have made some not friends. I don't care. Y'all screwed up tonight. The citizens said no, 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 in no uncertain terms. And y'all just, okay, we don't care. And that's exactly the feeling that I got tonight. So if the commissioners and the Board of Zoning see this, I'm going to lie to you, I'm angry. And I know those folks are. What else did Douglas County get tonight? Douglas County got a new car wash on Veterans Memorial Highway. Douglas County got a new tire store in District 2 over by Lithia Springs High School. And the only good thing of the night that happened was rezoning to allow a business that's a house that had like a beauty shop in it. So somebody lived there, beauty shop, whatever. So basically what they did was they just changed it so that they could put senior housing in there, not building anything new. It'll be that house that's used for private senior housing. It's the only good thing that happened tonight. Everything else was approved. So we got more car washes and more District 2 data centers and substations. So I'm going to end with this. Y'all have got to get out and show up at these things, because you may say, well, it's not affecting me. It's not my neighborhood. Hear me clear. The way things are going, it will be. And these people that voted for this tonight, in fact, one of them that voted for this used to live in that neighborhood and moved out prior to this happening. Now, I ain't saying that that's why, but having an inside track is kind of sketchy. So I'm not so sure that that's not why. And again, no names, not accusing, it just looked kind of sketchy. And that was actually brought out by one of the citizens tonight who got tossed out of the meeting because she was so upset. I get it. I mean, I was upset too. And a lot of other people were there. And she was just crying her heart out because they lost something that they had worked very hard for, and they lost, and it's going to ruin their neighborhood more. Who cares? They're just sacrificed for the wrong kind of growth in Douglas County. So I hope these people that voted for this tonight, when something like that comes to their neighborhood, in their backyard, I hope they give it a big old yes. So I'm going to end with that right there. But you guys got to get out and be a part of these. If you don't show up, just because it's not in your area, you live in Douglas County, it'll be there. It'll be coming. And pretty soon the warehouses and the data centers and the substations are going to chase us all out of here. And you might think I'm crazy. Maybe I am. But it just nobody wants to listen to the citizens. And it's very frustrating. So again, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Whitney, for having the backs of the citizens tonight. I know that Whitney was very frustrated this evening as well. You could see it in her face. And she asked some great questions. I thought she was going to cry there for a minute. Wouldn't have blamed her if she did. But good job, Whitney. And thank you, Teresa. And I'm actually going to contact the folks that are in that Lithia Springs neighborhood, see if I can interview them and let them let you know what's been going on for the last several years over there, and let their voice be heard to all of Douglas County that's willing to listen to them. So I'm going to reach out to them, see if we can't get that done. In the meantime, y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll try to check in a little bit more. I've been struggling with vertigo. What the heck? I guess it's old age. No, actually, it's an inner ear issue. Sinusy and stuffed up, and those stinking blooming trees are killing me right now. But hopefully by this weekend it'll be gone and I can get out and do some more. At least I hope so. I got to work this weekend. So that's all I got for you. Yep, nothing else. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll chat with you later.